This is the Star Spangled Banner found in Piano Pronto Movement 1, and we are going to go over a couple spots to watch out for as you practice it. And we're going to start with measure 5 on the second line, and we're just going to do the right hand part. Finger number 2 is going to cross over finger number 1, and by doing so we're going to switch our right hand position from that normal C position where we're used to playing. So we're going to start with finger number 3. So the fingering for this one is 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So in measure 6, the first note, that's the note that's going to cross over your thumb there. Cross. And you can even accent that bottom A a little bit. Cross. So do that a few times until you get it. So remember, the fingering is 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. The other thing to watch out for is what's on the page versus what you might think the song sounds like, or maybe it is how it sounded in a previous version that you've heard before. But as we're sight reading throughout all of Movement 1, we want to make sure we're playing exactly what's on the page. So for example, the first 3 notes, we have 8th, 8th, 1. So make sure you're not playing a dotted 8th note and then a 16th note, which would sound like this. So some versions might start like that, but in this version we just have regular, even 8th notes. So in the second full measure we have the same thing. Instead of... So make sure you're still playing straight 8th notes. Same thing coming up. And so on. So there's actually no part in the song that has dotted 8th, 16th. Anytime you see an 8th note, it's going to be either on the beat or on the upbeat. The final thing to watch out for is how long you're playing your notes. Sometimes we have half notes that have a dot, which equal 3 beats. So you want to hold those for the full values. So back to measure 5, for example. I held those notes down, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hold them until the very last second before you go to the next note. If you look at measure 7, we have 2 quarter notes in the right hand. So, and then we rest on beat 3. So make sure you don't hold over that C into the 3rd beat. You shouldn't be playing those 2 notes at the same time. Holding any of those notes together, so it should be all separate. I'm going to play the whole thing for you so you can either follow along or play along with me. At the very end, I'm going to take some liberty, which means I'm going to play with the tempo a little bit to add some more emotion, but I'm going to play exactly what's on the page, still using straight 8th notes. I will also accentuate those fermatas that are in the very last line of the song.